Mr. Glass. It is, well, we are number 8 overall in the country. We have won all of our games this year so far. A lot of our guys are on autopilot because they cannot make the stream today for various reasons. But beyond that, we're locked in. I'm getting ready to go be great. So let's go do it. We're playing Maryland. And hopefully we can continue to run with Dylan Edwards and try to maintain what we have going on. What's good, young Nitchery? How we doing today, brother? So we got, an opportunity here to go 3-0. And we're going to have a pretty good stream today because I don't have to stop because nobody else is playing right now. So it's going to be game after game after game. So we're going to try to get deep into this season. And we have our first break from college football scheduled to be tonight. And we're playing some Dune Awakening. What's up, Jay? I'm going to watch you all day play this. How did you like it? I love this game, bro. Alright, so it's 3.
David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator.
Fumbled. Of course we didn't get it.
They'll retain possession. And wait just a second, the officials go
to take a second
look at this one.
That's not a fumble, chat.
Much
to do about nothing right there.
Well, one thing I do know is this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were.
Big time sack right there as Jason Arby. I don't even know who some of these guys are. This is a junior. We had so much turnover on our roster. It's hard to keep up with every person that's new. But we do have new edge rushers, Womack and Arby. Arby picking up the sack right there. Yeah, there's nothing there. I cut off the guy that he actually wanted to throw to, and then my defensive line absolutely destroyed him. And after this game, I'm going to let you guys see that we still are indeed on Heisman. There's no shenanigans.
Getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus.
Damn, I could have probably just ran. I didn't realize.
That completion will take it inside the 4 and the offense.
Good little completion.
Defense trying to come up with a
second and goal from the 4.
Back to pass, it's Watson.
Let's go. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Yak?
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game.
We just started, guys. Calm down. We just started. I'm glad you guys are here early, but I literally started 3 minutes ago. Hopefully, YouTube will put me back where I'm supposed to be on the front page here, but, you know, can't help that. Go Hokies! Let's go!
Here comes the Maryland offense.
Alright, we gotta make sure that we stay ready to stop everybody.
You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right?
There he goes.
And that's fast, dude. Okay, that's a good play by him. Definitely want to stay with Spencer. He's our fastest linebacker. Gonna try to fly around the field with him. Damn, you're not getting very far here. Getting a 5, actually. That's way further than I thought they'd get. We're gonna blitz here. Try to get some pressure. Got a lot of stars on the field here. Wow, that's a great push forward right there to help them out.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
And Spencer, we got him. And that is going to be our stop. 90 speed linebacker. Virginia Tech is the best college. Let's go. I'm going to donate 500 in a minute. Imagine. If you donated 500 in a minute, I'd lose my mind, bro. Alright. We're going to go with a read option quickly here. See if we can't get them. Oh, that's the wrong read. I fumbled it.
You know,
And
oftentimes
we don't have
when you're
possession
playing in
anymore.
conditions like this and it's raining, you'll
That's
see a
a
lot
dub.
of the skill players offensively take off the gloves.
Okay, so that was a
They wanna be
mistake.
able to feel the football.
I
They
should
think
not
it
have
gives
tried to
them
run
better control
with
of
the
it. I don't
quarterback
know if that
into a
played
pile.
into
We don't
the
have
football
drones
going on the
anymore. He's
ground
not that
there, but you know
physically
that ball
tough.
security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Loss of one right there. That was a bad fumble by me. Where's Kyron Jones? We're in season number 2, guys. We're in season number 2. Jones is a graduate already, so we don't have him anymore. But we got his backup. You know who we also got? Clean calves. We also got Dylan Edwards to transfer from Colorado. So we got a 98 speed running back now, which is pretty insane. Big hit. 4th down. They're gonna punt. Oh, I guess the 34-yard line is too. What's up, Courtney Brown? Did you drink alcohol or have you tried it? No on both. Not a drinker. It's not my thing.
He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to
1
shoot
yard.
him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
I gotta see
He
you
got
guys.
to him and he just sort of froze and got
I messed up right there. That's a me thing.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance.
That
to put
was
points on the
a
board,
me
and
thing.
they
I
did.
thought I had more time than I did, and I blew it. But you know what? Our offensive line is absolutely terrible, so I gotta know it's gotta be a lot of quick routes this year.
Field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now
Tackle.
you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what.
Okay, Maryland is definitely not gonna go away quietly here. We're gonna have to do something to get them up out of here.
In this position,
Gotta
they
lock
like
in.
to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Really want to try to rip the ball away. That's a good stop right there. I'm going to blitz here, and we're gonna hope
Just
to
nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be
Get a stop
challenged,
here.
right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running.
dang it. It's a good job. They do a very good job here of executing a nice little swing pass, and we did not do a good job of rallying the football. It's a good tackle right there. Good TFL. A lot of tight ends on the field here. I'm going to take the lead, and I'm going to play it kind of just in the middle, I think. Nope, I got to follow them back. 5-yard gain. Not a bad play by them. Not a bad play by us. In the same token to get them down quickly.
Pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
Tackle right there. That's Aubrey again, I think. Nope, Copeland.
Great job by this defense. Setting
Copeland
the tone
has
early.
been
For the
really
first
good
half,
for
they've
us.
been hitting the quarterback early
So
and
beside the
often.
safety
Make him feel
and now
uncomfortable. Make him feel
this
that
field
pressure.
goal,
Keep
we've
getting
done
him on
pretty
the ground.
well
That's why they built a lead.
defensively. Oh, I thought he missed it. The kick is good. It was really close. 7-5. Odd score, it's one you don't very much see. But let's lock in and try to. We at least need to, hold possession of the ball for a little while. I feel like we've been quick, fast, and in a hurry. I say that, and what I do first is go for a deep ball, because, I'm smart.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see.
I mean, it's not the best throw ever, but we do get a completion way down the field. It's a great play.
And the quarterback knew
And
exactly where he
now
wanted to go with the
Fleming
football at
and
that time.
Watson and
Spins
company
the ball deep.
are
Nice
moving down the
job by
field.
this
Let's see what we can do
offense,
here
understanding what the defense
on
is giving them,
first
creating
again.
explosive play.
That's a good run right there from Dylan Edwards. It's interesting that we have two really good running backs this year after having no really. I mean, Stewart was good, he just was really slow. So for me, he's not my kind of back. And this is our tight end Fleming, who has just been a revelation for us at the tight end position. Gosnell was good, but this guy is on a whole different level.
Trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw on first down. The throw.
Ah,
And the pass is
that's on me.
incomplete.
I could have got that throw off better if I just didn't throw it, but I
Reached the end
didn't.
of the
So
quarter, and Virginia Tech
that's
is
whatever.
on top. One
Second
period in the books,
and
so let's
I
take a look
believe
at the
10.
stats.
I can't remember if we have a. Yeah, it's. No, it's actually second and goal. Where are we? Oh, we're at the 10. That's what I thought. Maybe we have a first down in there, but we don't.
He'll do it himself.
And that's going to be a touchdown for Watson. He carries it in. Good job on the read option there.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man.
We get it done.
With the football in his hands, force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
All right, so 14-5. Maryland, they're not that great offensively, but I don't know if we've seen their best work offensively yet. So it's kind of you know, keep applying pressure.
And oftentimes early in
Oh,
games,
man,
you're just
what a
trying to
hit.
find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what
Two
happens
tight
here in
end
the second
sets.
drive.
Yeah, you got to feel
Giving
for
them
the
a
defense.
lot
Now you
of
understand what
blocking
they're
up
trying to
front
do, what
here.
their game plan is.
And you
Now
see
get to go ahead and
untouched
finish
going
what
forward.
your game plan.
The back having an easy time of it. Maybe this is what I need to do. A lot of two back or two tight end sets to help me, because Gosnell is a good tight end. So if I do two tight end sets, and it'll help me block maybe. But obviously I'm doing coaching suggestions, so I can't pick what he's gonna give me. That's a great catch by the wide receiver.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Ernie on the Jets.
Wow.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes,
Good run.
the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first
All right,
down.
let's see what we can do here.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Good
And that
job
incomplete
right
pass
there.
caused by the big
Man-on-man
first down
coverage, and we're able to get the
Well, that looked
pass
like it was
break
gonna
up
be a
right there.
completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
to the ground with the back.
Damn. Damn. He had a hit on him. Couldn't drop him.
Pick up the first down.
Great job by the running back right there to get a tackle broken and forward momentum going, and everything he needed right there was pretty much well done, and he's going to get a touchdown here.
He's going for the goal line.
Good job. All right, Maryland's not going to go away, guys. We're going to have to battle with them for the rest of the game, I think. Let's lock in. It also doesn't help that this is our first game of the day. It's weird that it's our first game of the day.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. And he's
Oh,
able to pick his
damn,
way
we almost
through the
got a nice little
traffic
highlight
nicely
right
for a
there.
Good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Under fire.
Nah. I mean, so I wanted to get the ball to Selden right there,
And I can't
and
imagine
Selden
what
was
he was
just
thinking
literally
on that.
covered up
The
perfectly.
Hokies have put
So we
themselves
had
in dire straits
really
after
nothing
that
we
last
could do
play,
there.
2nd and a mile. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some
Okay.
space.
Good job.
Jumped on top of
Maryland
the pile.
player injured. It looks
Man
kind of
down
serious,
on the play
actually.
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
3rd and 14.
And the
We really don't
Hokies
want to give the
need
ball
a
back after
massive
getting
chunk
scored
play
on.
to
So
move the sticks here on
let's see
3rd
what we
down.
got here.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Quarterback adapting.
Damn, dude.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Yeah, you could definitely catch a break there with that ball bouncing out of bounds. Third down, trying to make a play.
All right, let's run it.
Trying to get the first down, but
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. That was not exactly helpful to this defense.
Okay, we're not punting
They had their
anymore.
backs against the wall.
That's
The
official. We're not
ball
punting
will
anymore
put
in the running.
away Close to the 40. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
We're definitely not punting anymore.
They want to put up the big
That was a
stats,
disaster of a
nothing's
punt.
there.
We barely got
Just
anything
tuck the
going
ball,
on it.
get a minimal
I mean, we
gain,
had
slide
a
with
third
some
and
get down, and don't take a big hit.
or a fourth and
He'll keep it
forever
himself.
situation. Big hit.
And he was greeted by
Good
a
job right
host of
there
defenders
by,
and barely gets it back to the
I
line of
think
scrimmage.
that was Davis.
And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will. and
Great
move the
job.
chains.
4th and 5.
He didn't get it. Not only that,
Yeah, they're
it
punting
was
because they
good.
know they can't kick in the ring. I
And
get
here
it.
comes the punt
I
team.
get it. Because
See if
that
he
punt
can
was
help
an
the
indication
coverage
for
team
me
out with this one.
we ain't doing good with the special team stuff today.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep,
Okay,
but
so
the
that's a
bounce
good
carries it into
punt
the
for
end
us.
zone
It gets
for
us on the
touchback.
30 or the
They'll
20.
snap it from the
Could have been a
20 for the
disaster,
opening play
obviously.
of this drive. Makes one man miss.
Good job by Dylan right there.
After a 5-yard gain.
And maybe we can get him up top here.
One-on-one
here on the outside, you can tell, oh, it's went away. I would've threw it. I would've threw it.
Breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never
I want to run.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
First down. Good job.
And
What's up,
that's
Monkey
the
Punch?
stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this
call
on
this play.
offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
It's a great
It's
throw.
caught. It's Green. And the defense had that one
Okay,
well
ladies
covered,
and
just a
gentlemen.
short gain there.
We got to
They'll
get,
line up for a second down play.
I don't want to say his name.
To the air, it's Watson. Snagged out of the air.
Okay, good job right there.
And he
First
gets
down.
it to the 44-yard
We'll
line.
keep
It'll
it
be a
moving
first
here.
down.
I think maybe this is a good opportunity to get it to Dylan Edwards here on a quick little screen pass. Yep. They got all kinds of blitzers coming at me.
Oh, he's getting
Big
it.
time blocks. We got all the speed in the world and we are gone. That's just a perfect call. They blitzed. We hit the screen pass perfectly and we were gone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just
But watch what happens here. I don't know if they're going to show you the whole thing, but like, you see there's about nobody in front. You see 62 gets a block, 70 trucks him, and there's nothing out there for Dylan to even have to juke. Nothing. It's just a straight run to the end zone. Great job for Dylan Edwards. And a great job from our quarterback who's going to get all that yardage. So that's a dub. Sorry I'm a bit drunk right now. I haven't slept well the last 3 days. About 6 hours of sleep total in 3 days. Damn, bro.
Coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass.
I ain't gonna lie, Monkey Punch. It might be getting to where it's that time for you might want to consider, you know,
And he'll
seeing
just
somebody
take a knee,
for
and
what
this
you got
drive will
going on,
start at the
because
25.
you can't be not sleeping like that, man. It's not good for you. Your body will break down on you.
Ready to go. Not a lot of time left.
Maybe
here
they'll
in the
give you
half.
some
Let's see if
like
they can cut into this
melatonin,
lead.
like
And this
prescription
drive
strength
isn't
stuff.
a must score,
You know what I
but
mean?
man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity.
Great
And
sack.
the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Okay, 8 yards on the scramble right there. Not a bad run.
Big hit. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Working that left side.
That
now.
shouldn't be it. Yes.
Doesn't quite make it
Yes.
to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
We're going to call timeout here, try to get the ball back, try to score. And don't plan on living pass. Nah, bro, we can't be doing all that. We can't be doing any of that, Michael Punch. It's a lot of life out there to live, man. You got to stay with it. You got to stay with it, my man.
And they'll mark it at the 19.
All right, here we go.
Looking downfield on first down. Using
I'm gonna
his
run it.
legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Let's get the first and get out of bounds.
Past the chains.
That's a great play. Really didn't cost us anything. We got out of bounds. Didn't take a big hit. Did everything right there. So that's a complete W.
Makes the catch. It's Selden.
Good job by Selden again. First down and out of bounds. You love it. All right, if we could hit this play down the field, we will. Wait, is this the play I picked? That's not what I wanted to pick, so we're going to change it.
Looking to throw on first down.
Best on best here.
High and deep down the left side.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield.
All right,
by
that's
the
good.
DB.
Good job by the defensive back there. Stayed with us. Their best guy against our best guy. Their best guy won that matchup. They won't win them all. Again, we're going to get out of dodge, get out of bounds, first down. We're continuing to move the ball. We pretty much got to score a touchdown here, though, because of the rain and the wind and everything like that. It's going to make it really hard to do anything else. And here's Fleming. He's gone. Touchdown. Great job right there by our offense to just keep getting good, solid passes. 28-12. Need the 7. We got the 7, my boy. What's good with you today?
First half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this
Good job right there. We get the stop. And that'll be the end of the half. 28-12. I'm probably going to burn some clock there in the second half because we're up. I don't know if we get the ball first. I wasn't really paying attention. We got the ball first. I think they do. I think we scored first. No, we did not. Okay. Oh, we did score first because we stopped them. That's right. Try Marvel Rivals. I don't really like it that much. I'm not really like a big hero shooter kind of person. You know what I mean? I've lived my life being a caretaker for my team. Years also helping with hazmat, posing, etc. Only thing I cared about was my family, only helping my sis, not going down my path. I mean, that's a good aspiration to try to protect the people you care about. But I mean, you gotta realize, man, your job is almost done. You know what I mean? You gotta keep on with that same mindset that you're gonna do it for many, many years to come, and then take advantage of the opportunities to have fun yourself and do some things. You know, can't live for everybody else 24/7. There's a lot of that. That's what makes a good man, in my opinion. But you can't do it all the time. That's unhealthy. He said not as fun now that people know how to play, but the beginning it was electric. Yeah, I never played games like that.
They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into
Not too fun now, though. Yeah, I'm not a big Marvel Rivals person. I wasn't really big into Overwatch either, so that's great coverage. Oh, hell. Did y'all see that coverage right there? Probably gonna be a punt here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna push it.
The defense continue to mix things up. See if they can maybe.
Oh my gosh, my tight end is so good. Let's go. First down. Big play right there. That's actually a great throw by our QB as well. I gotta make sure we give him his due on that one. I wish I could have did something more with that. We had room.
Thanks to this senior defender.
What's good, creative? I'm doing great, man. How are you?
First down, it's 2nd and 9.
Well, here's the thing.
You can hear most of what I said. I said, you know, that's a good mindset to protect the people you care about, but you also have to be able to do things for yourself. Because you can't take care of other people if you don't have a good foundation yourself.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Watson.
I said it a little bit differently before, but that's, wow. That was way underthrown. That's terrible.
Dealing with 4th down.
I know I said I wasn't going to punt, but I don't really like where we're at, so I'm going to try to get a punt off.
3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
One of my linebackers is hurt now. That sucks. Alright, so we have a 16-point lead. It's gonna take something miraculous for these guys to come back here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
There is no one over there. Great hit though.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Good play. Solid.
On that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'm sorry, I can't watch your streams for long because I have some work. Good luck, creative.
About stopping the option. That wasn't a big game.
Appreciate you stopping by, bud.
They're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive. Make sure they get to this quarterback and make him make quick decisions.
We gotta consider. Got to consider blitzing a bit more, but this isn't the down for it, for sure.
Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down
stop right there. Belong is actually hurt, so that sucks. We're going to press man here.
Assignment football.
To the air, it's Washington.
That's brilliant. Great work by the wide receiver to go up over top of my defensive back. And this is what I'm saying. Some of those guys that I got last year, like that 6'6", or the 6'5" guy with 88 speed, if he matures well this offseason, he could be the real deal next year. Like a 90-something speed, 6'5" dude would be elite in my offense. With a good quarterback, yeah. You confirm. Oh yeah, the Texas situation. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That is rough.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. Going right to work up top. Caught behind the line.
That is certainly rough.
And a good job.
You know, when things like that happen, it really does put in perspective what everybody's got going on. You know, you want to make sure that you
wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll try to do
I had nothing there. At least I got him something, and not like a loss of yards. Gonna try a screen here. I'm betting that they're gonna cover it well here. I'm betting. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. The blockers did nothing, and I'm just gonna have to punt again, which sucks. I'm gonna try to kick it lower.
He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick.
That's
like winning the lottery for the offense. They're going to put it in play from inside the 30.
We gotta get a punter next year, bro.
The ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too. On that everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And in games, and it's working.
270 plus people are missing.
I gotta find a way to maybe be more aggressive, blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Second down, coming up on this red zone opportunity.
What up, KP? How we doing out there, brother?
They'll go right back to the run.
What you think about Carmelo being chosen as the legend for 2K26? I like that. Obviously, I'm a New Yorker. I might be a little biased, but
I
like
was
that.
An example of the offensive coordinator
Melo's my
trying
guy.
to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third.
What's up, player? Are you gonna see it yet? Yeah, there you go, Chris Alexander. Got it for the regular edition. Melo is the Legend edition, and they got a WNBA edition with Angel Reese. Last time I saw a flood this bad was 2016-ish. A river that normally is 5 feet got over 100 feet, and it was over the bridge. Damn.
Washington State is getting dominated today. And
Zombie, no one cares about. Damn, bro. Come on, man. You gotta show some love for the women athletics out there, bro. Like, some of the women can really ball.
Just another week of college football.
Heard the game might be $80.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know.
I might have to buy it this year. I don't know.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his tight end.
Great step arm.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down.
I have the 7 on my team because of Melo. Hell yeah.
It's a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so
I
much
swear if
damage
you
on
would
the
have missed
field.
that throw.
Find my matchup,
I
get it to him,
promise
and do
you
the
if you would have
rest.
missed that throw.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third.
That's what's up, player
It'll be
3-3.
second down as we open the final stanza. That's it for this period, and it's
Melo,
Virginia Tech
being a New
on
Yorker,
top.
Melo,
They've done the work
you know,
to
he's
build
always
a
going to
nice
have like
cushion
a
now to bring it
special
home as
place
we
in a
check
New
out
Yorker's
the
heart,
stats
man, because he
after
was
3
really
quarters.
putting on for New York all the time. Every
Not
time
only
he
is
went
the
out there, he was
scoreboard
balling,
on
bro,
their side,
trying
but
everything he
so
could
too
do
is
to get us
time
some
as we
dubs.
open
And
the fourth.
they had a couple good years with him and Amari before
And the
Amari's
Hokies
body
with a
started breaking
second
down
and
on
short
us.
to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really
Run
nice
by Dylan.
pick up on that one as they get it to the 36.
I'm probably going to buy whatever the cheapest copy is if I have to buy it. And then I got to load up on VC. Well, actually, no, because I got to buy the early edition because you get it on August 29th or something like that.
Looking for space to the left.
What a catch by Seldom.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
How about this offense?
Great
Man?
play.
You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter,
I
you
play
have
point
the
guard
lead.
in real
Don't
life.
get
That's what's
concerned
up.
with staying balanced.
You in a high school
Run,
team?
back
You
it
in
up
college?
with
Where we
pass,
at, player
getting the
33?
first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Now he's going to break the pocket.
First down, touchdown, huge play.
And guys, if they can make this extra point, that is
Play
a
point guard,
huge
relax.
mountain
What's
to
up,
climb on the
DJ?
other side. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
What's good, bro?
Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is going nowhere.
Maryland
At the line of scrimmage.
player is hurt.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys.
Let's go,
opening
man.
their gaps,
We need to
running
stop
the
right here to
football,
comfortably
no
win this game.
Using his legs, it's Isaac.
Nah, they ain't got that one.
And that defense
2-yard
is there
gain.
to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Washington. Hauls it in. Can't get him to the ground.
Wow.
They'll keep this drive moving.
That
Picking up the
sucks,
first down,
dude.
They have it at the 36. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull
Oh, what a hit. The quarterback got absolutely destroyed. Womack on the recovery. Touchdown. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game. That's crazy. What a hit. Wow.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball.
Boomstick, indeed, right there, chat.
They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
That's awesome. All right, so 42-16. Look like we're comfortably in the lead now. We get another stop here. We run the rest of the clock out. And that's the game. Great throw. Great throw. Grinding ultimate team. Yeah, I gotta grind it. I wasn't able to last night.
Man, this
I had some stuff I had to do.
Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the basket.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in
Little corner getting it down over the giant 6'3" probably dude over there, but we get it done.
Back to pass.
Great tackle. McLean has seen so much work that he's actually hurt right now. That's terrible for Maryland going forward if it's a long-term injury in a game that you're probably not going to win. Great play right there. Wish we could have caught the pick, but it did not happen.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense.
What's up, Valentina? I
I
appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the stream. I know you got work. It's all good. I appreciate you for stopping through. And that's a sack. That's going to be the game, guys. That is going to be the game. Really looking dominant right now.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Kevin Edwards picks up again. The two defense is going to start murking off their timeouts. I got a 6'5", 85 speed receiver. 6'5" is crazy.
He'll do it himself.
Damn it. Another timeout. I think we probably ought to throw it here and try to get it first. I think we'll go with the wide receiver under right here. What's good, Street?
From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn.
Zings it complete to the right.
Alright, there's no point in trying to kick anything, so we're just gonna...
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding...
In Florida right now for baseball? Go get him, bro.
Nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That's caught. It's
Big time first down.
turns out to be an easy
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the game.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Headed to the end zone.
Oh, you can get in right there.
Get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Damn.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown.
Had to get that touchdown right there, y'all. I had to. Dylan Edwards deserved that after that run.
That leads a little more comfortable now.
Let's go.
Close in on a victory here in
He said I might officially visit to Florida State.
With that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a
Grind
fan base,
defense.
You're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone.
I mean,
right.
we need,
That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum? Keep climbing up the rankings?
I don't know, bro. We're gonna have to see. Maybe I'll find somebody that actually is gonna grind it, and I'll just be like the special teams guy and just play on it. We'll see.
About that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out.
Oh man, that was
This was open if we'd just
uh
the details.
that whoever got hit in the back right there, that looked hella painful.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say
And
this,
it's already
if you're on
raining
offense,
here. Damn.
Don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they
Good
can't
slot.
hook up, going for the big play
That
on
was just a
second
smart
down. Now
slot
it's
right there.
third down.
Look, he's 6'5",
We'll
yo.
see if the offense
You know?
can move the chains after that incompletion.
He's 6'5", so we're not trying to overcomplicate our
It's
existence here.
Washington. He's going up top.
I think I can get
late
this
in the
one.
game.
Yep.
It's picked up.
Money grab right there. How good
We've seen
is
explosive
26
offensive firepower
from
all game long, and here we are late
1
in
to
an obvious
10?
passing situation, trying to get
Ooh,
this thing close.
I like it. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
Finally, the defense
I'm gonna give it a
makes
solid
play,
8.
David.
I don't
It
think
looks
it's
like
perfect,
they just closed the door on
but
it.
I really
Well,
enjoy
you
it.
know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up.
I think there's
with
some
a
janky
yes,
animations
obvious
and
passing
stuff
situation, you
that
know they're
they,
gonna throw it.
you know,
The big
probably should have
INT,
thought
and
about
that
maybe a
might
little
seal their
bit.
fate.
But
Looks as
beyond
if we
that,
have an
I think it's a
injury
good
on
game.
that
I
last
love
play.
the
We'll take a
recruiting
break and check it
aspect.
out.
I think that's way
And the
improved
Hokies
compared to
can
last
really
year.
attack on this
So,
second and short.
you know what? Actually, let's go crazy.
Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Blasted as he lets it go.
Wow, I'm glad that that was seen as a...
Incomplete.
Then how about
Wow.
this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the
Y'all
score.
ever just be surprised at what just happened?
Early and down, still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays.
Do I smoke
They've had
weed?
a
No.
great day so far.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before
Mostly
he's
because I
able
have
to
really
pick
bad
up the
lungs.
first down.
And
I don't
love
think
when
so,
guys
like,
know
man, nah,
exactly
I don't
where
smoke.
the sticks are.
Most,
You
I
can
like to
tell
say,
Ram
mostly
with
because I have
purpose,
really bad lungs,
finished
so I
through
can't
the
really do
sticks
that.
and
But
got just
if I
enough
didn't
for
have
the
super bad
And a nice
lungs,
job up front too, right?
I don't
Good
know,
communication.
y'all
Everybody
might do
knew where they
that.
had to go,
It's good
hat
for
on a
pain
hat,
stuff.
work the double teams and get some push.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is.
All right, we're gonna take a
manhandling this
shot.
running
Why
game in the
not,
last
right?
couple
Let's have a little
snaps.
fun.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him.
Damn.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And
Thought
that's
we
a
could
good
get
stop
that
for
one.
this defense.
Wide
Listen,
receiver
there
had it
hasn't
in his
been a lot of
hand.
positive today.
Gotta write that down.
Like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defense.
Smoking and
Get a
gaming
stop,
is
get them
fire.
off the field. I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Makes the catch.
All right, that's a good little catch. We didn't do too much with him all day. Didn't really have an opportunity to send it deep. Scored 21 in the fourth. I mean, that's pretty much, you know, they had 14 points second quarter. We scored 21 in the second and 21 in the fourth. And that's pretty much all we needed. A great end to both halves for us, and we dominated the game pretty much from that standpoint. Alright, so now, any update on recruiting? Okay, we're first for everybody. So, we're gonna need to figure out what we're doing with some of these guys, because we gotta start scheduling visits and stuff. Okay, we have enough to start. Okay. What's this guy's situation here? He is an 89 speed, 6'5" receiver. I want one of these guys, so I am going to schedule him for Pitt. We know enough about you to know you like conference prestige a whole lot. We're gonna schedule this right tackle just because we know enough about him to know that you want to play right away. So there we go there. What else? Is there anybody else? I think Byler probably. Yeah, I think we probably need to make sure that we're doing the right thing for him. Let's schedule Byler for Pitt as well. That's actually a ranked game, so we should see a little something from that. Know enough about you to know you like championship contenders. Alright, so we're scheduling visits. We're doing what we need to do. A lot of the guys that we have, we're first on the board with. We're scheduling their visits. Everything's looking pretty good for us. If we continue to keep winning games, we'll be just fine. Once some of these guys start to commit, we're going to move down the board and try to go get some guys that are a little bit less, you know, I don't want to say expensive, but we got a 60 overall team we're about to play right now. This should be an easy game. What's up, Joe Webb? How we doing today, bro? I see you. I watch every day. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the love. Hope you have an awesome day. See you, player. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I had bad lungs. Almost died coming from that and blah, blah, too. Oh, man.
We have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. The Dukes will put total leather to crank us up. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff.
All right, we should easily win this game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stop him at the 16. So Virginia Tech's offense
I mean, he had
will
2
go on the
touchdowns
attack
last
first.
week. That's great for him.
And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they.
All right, so what we're gonna do is.
He was a week ago.
He really
What I
did.
need to
He was
do,
good out in the field. He was
where
good down near the
and
red zone.
tear,
He's a matchup problem that you know this
halfback,
quarterback is going to be
press,
trying to find early in this game. The defense
offensive
has to
line,
have a
keep
plan for
press.
him,
Okay.
David. It'll be interesting to see how
Because
they
we
try
don't
to
want
defend him.
Well, and that's the problem.
we don't want
It's so
those
hard
guys getting
when your
hurt.
best playmaker
That's the
is a
biggest
tight
thing.
end to plan
The
for
running,
him,
our
because
running back can't
how
get
you
hurt for
treat
us,
him
dude.
is everything.
The running
You
back
can
gets
still
hurt,
run the
we're
football
cooked.
with him,
It's
you can
over.
still throw it to
So.
him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and you know you want to slow him down.
Wow, that could have been
Make some
big
of
for
those
us.
easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion.
Call.
Both these squads really,
A little
really
screen
good
here.
teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though.
Oh, I didn't even realize JMU was ranked, dude. That's kind of crazy, actually.
And they believe in the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
He's going to run it.
Okay, we're going to slide it. Not going to take a hit.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so.
I mean,
poised.
this is a
Initially,
inferior
he's
team
flushed out of
now,
the
so
pocket. Nothing's
we
open.
should be able to go
He
up
doesn't
here
panic. He's not
and kinda
throwing it away.
dominate
He's not
this one.
sliding early. He just knows where the
I don't know
defense
about that
isn't.
high throw. I don't like
He's
that
able
at
to
all.
attack that
That's
space with his speed.
That's horrible
Positive
placement on that throw.
Man, oh man.
What's up,
How about
Izzy?
that play by the linebacker. I'm thinking, I got to get the run. I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass. Now I got to break on it and go catch this really.
No,
And the
that
defense
was
gets home and makes
really,
a
really
play
bad.
at the
That sucked.
37-yard line.
It'd be
Now,
nice
a
if they
lot of work to
blitz,
do to move the
so then we
chains,
could maybe
keep
get an
this
open
drive
guy.
alive after that earlier sack.
They
Pressure
did
coming.
blitz,
They get
but we
to it
couldn't
as
get
he
nobody
throws.
open because we got hit.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and
Whoa,
the
big
crowd to
hits.
get loud. Make it
All right,
real.
we got to run the ball more. We're not a passing
So
team.
the
You got to
James
understand that.
Madison offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game
Yeah, really
might
good
have
running
a
back.
huge
How we doing,
advantage when
Izzy?
they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him.
Okay, so they're
slow
gonna
him
be-
down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
They're going to be running the ball a ton, so we're going to have to figure out ways to impact that.
Against this linebacker. We've got an athletic.
Yeah.
And the
Great blitz right there off the edge for Womack.
down at the 44.
Big time sack.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This
Big time sack, 12 or second, and a long
now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
Oh, they got a very weak quarterback, but a very strong running back. So that's the tail of the tape on this one for us.
These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Wow, that's a great play. I couldn't catch him. I saw him. I was running. I couldn't make it.
Sends it back in motion. Here's the handoff.
Now that's just smart on our part. Making sure we cut off that slip right there on the left.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Good tackle.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage anyway, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I kind of want to blitz here, but I'm scared.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play.
This quarterback's actually pretty good too. Wow.
In this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They are going to kick it. It's about a 44-yarder, I believe. It's going to be good. I mean, that's about as good a situation as we could have got right there. Keeps lagging pretty bad. Can barely understand you. I thought you later keep save. I appreciate you, bro.
So much energy in this building, and the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little.
What version of 2K26 am I getting? Whichever version lets me play early.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Yeah, that's the wide receiver. Special talent, and we easily go up top with that one. What a play. I play 1080p. Is that bad? I mean, no. If your monitor has a really high refresh rate, then it's not going to matter. I prefer 720p just because it's quicker, but that's just me. $150 version and $99 version, so I'll be getting the $99 version then, probably. Unless they come up with I can get league pass on the 150, because I kind of want league pass this year. So if I can get league pass, then I'll probably spend it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Pretty certain that they're going to throw here. It might be a read option, though.
Back to pass. It's Barnett.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Good job. Copeland.
He gets home again.
I've been keeping up with it. No more league pass. Alright, well, no more league pass. $99 version then.
This guy has been on a sack.
Because I don't need that. Because I want to just buy VC with the rest.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the
double spin is tough.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing
play
for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Still looking on the move.
I should have got out of bounds quicker so I didn't take the hit, but he gets back up. Top quarterback. We're all right.
Has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming.
Easy work.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Good job right there.
Him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat.
I seen A get open at the very end there, but there was no way that I was going to be able to stop my momentum and actually throw that.
Nice job by this
College
defense.
football,
Being
just
a
double
little
tap
like
B.
understanding.
Alright.
We've already seen the QB run. Like, we're not surprised by this. Drop back, play the pass, have a plan when he takes off.
I tried it right there. It didn't do nothing for me.
And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
Alright, we get a score here. We're up 14-0, and then at that point, we're going to start chewing the clock. Want to get through this game as fast as possible and just simply move on to the next.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass, it's Watson.
Touchdown. This is where our receivers are going to start going crazy because this is an inferior team. We actually might try to rack some stats this game instead of chewing clock. We'll chew clock starting in the middle of the third or something like that. But I'm going to try to, you know, get a Heisman Trophy type situation. One of our guys get some buzz for our team, that sort of thing. That's what you got to do when you get these type of matchups.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle of Ellis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the
he was on it. Great sack as well.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
If we could have stopped them there, that would have been it when we got off the field. But no.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Pulls it in. It's Alston. And he's
barely do they get the first down there.
Stiff arm before he picked up that first down. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Looking down the middle.
That's a great throw.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down
Tremendous.
to 25.
All right, here we go.
Nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, there's nothing there this time.
And the defense holds firm. No
George Petaway.
on that play.
Definitely a good back. We got to try to recruit a running back at some point as well.
They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Robbins.
That's a good play. Good job. Good blocking by that receiver. They did everything right.
Good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice.
They're right.
Like
One of my streams crashed.
You pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Wow, why did I just lose like 15 viewers right there? That was weird.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And
couldn't get that one off correctly.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. The inside handoff. Pushes
3
ahead
yards.
for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grab behind the line. It's
Solid
Solder.
tackling here. I'm going to go for it just because the punts have been extremely lackluster. We're only going to gain like 10 yards on punt. I'm going to put him to block.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal.
That was quite bad.
Touchdown, James Madison.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically.
Okay, so we were dominating, and now we're not.
Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Welcome back. How we doing today, bro?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Why are these guys playing so damn well?
First play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Gets it to him on the screen.
Like, look, bro.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure
We got to
they
get
have
this one,
everybody on the
guys.
same
I'm not going to lie.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here.
Great catch.
First down and more.
All right.
And he's
That
down
was good.
40 yards.
Because we're not getting any yards on punts. We don't have a punter. So there's really no point in trying to punt.
Set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide
I'm doing good, LG. I appreciate you for asking.
knows when to throw and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Smithers into space. He's brought down.
Good run,
It is
solid
enough
run.
for a first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds the tight
That's a
end.
hell of a play.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Sweet cut there.
Let's go.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Let's go. What a play.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating.
What's good, locally?
Taking away gaps.
Good evening. It's like
running backs to run.
afternoon, right?
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know
Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Whew.
Virginia! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
Oh my
So much
God, I'm
is
saying
going
spot.
on.
Oh,
That
nah.
positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did.
I'm not
Great
doing
job.
that.
Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
If I'm up at 5 a.m., somebody better be dying, bro.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
How's the day going, bro? Gotta beat the Heat? Well, yeah, that sounds, yeah.
He'll go to the ground.
I guess that makes sense.
And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Offense gets set for second down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today.
118 yards for a star receiver. Great. We're going to give them the ball back, though.
We'll try to kick this one deep to get
But luckily, we were able to score, because if we didn't, yeesh.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
So I'm calling the cover 4 here, because I would go for a throw if I were them right here. So I'm protecting against what I would do, and I was right.
Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side.
Wow.
Makes the grab inside the 30.
That's a hell of a throw, hell of a catch.
Gets it down to the
Wow.
26. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Use the play fake, down a throw. Gets it to the back.
Of course he stays in bounds. I just got home, got too hot and humid. Rain didn't help. Oh, man.
So he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Well, we still on for doing tonight. I do know, however, that Rematch just got an update. I don't know what it was for. So if you want to check out what that update was for and let me know or something, because we got multiple options on the table, I believe, for tonight.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides the back and leaves it.
Because if it was a worthwhile update, like some nice rank or something like that, that might be fun. Bro, the other team is pretty good. Bro, they are freaking a 60 overall team. Just dotting me.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Okay.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team.
It could be.
For the second time tonight.
But if it's anything really meaty, you know, we might have to see what's going on. Alright, so JMU gets on the board with a field goal. 20 to 21. We need to score a touchdown on this drive. Point blank simple.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through.
Literally nothing else will do. So let's go do it.
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Got it set up on the outside.
Yeah, you can tell he's not the same as Dylan Edwards, but Edwards has to get a little bit of a rest.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He'll throw it.
That was a wild throw, but luckily Holiday able to track it down there for us. Great job by him.
Would they go for a big play on
I'm gonna run it.
Looking to throw on first down.
Miscommunication on the audible. Quite strange.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Flips it out on the screen.
Good play.
And they swarm him under.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle. And this offense...
Great job right there by Green.
Gets it all the way down.
We get a good throw by our QB.
It'll be a first down. The Hokies are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Nice.
Trying
6
to
yards.
impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I'm gonna try, LG. I'm gonna try, bro.
A lot of options formations on 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
What a juke right there.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Watson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Man down on the
Okay, so there goes our starting quarterback.
To let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Holloway. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Finds his big tight end.
What the
He'll be
chase?
stopped about 2 yards short of
We're
a
going.
first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it.
Okay,
on
we'll
4th
see.
down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a
Let's go.
touchdown, Hokies. All that baby in and then
Big
score
time
on the
touchdown
end
right there.
score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field
What's up,
position
Lee?
in the middle of the end zone.
How we doing today?
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the
You
offensive
so
line
hooping.
up front. They were physical.
I'm hooping on the
Skill
gridiron.
players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
What you think of the 2K26 league so far? We got the cover athletes. We got all that stuff. I'm doing well. I appreciate you for asking.
James Madison sends the
What do you think
offense
of
back on
Angel
the
Reese
field.
getting the WNBA one?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Gotta
I
check
think it's
that
good
out.
to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red
Russ
zone
said play NBA
offenses are the
2K.
ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ooh, what a hit.
Pushes
Good
way
lord.
out to the 38. Pick
What's
up
good,
the
Keith? Welcome back, my boy.
Another tough game for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're
What up,
down on
Coop?
the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play
dude.
for this guy.
I feel like I could have
Be
jumped up and got
impatient.
that.
You gotta keep giving
Daily
him-
messages. What's up, Glass? Do you remember me? I haven't really had time to watch you, but I finally had time. What's up, man? I like how Reese played even worse last year than the year before, yet still gets fan votes over real players. Shameful.
They'll have to hustle.
I don't know, bro. She don't. I don't know, bro.
Into the period. Running back searching
And
for
it's
a hole.
crazy too, because a lot of the WNBA players seem to respect her game, and I'm just like, what am I not seeing? I know she gets rebounds, but
Take a break to check him out. That's it for this period.
I mean,
and
damn.
It's Virginia Tech on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we
that's
have
why
a
the
break in
WNBA is not as successful as it could be, in my humble opinion.
Gives it on the option.
Great tackle right there by Womack. Huge play.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
That's a tremendous play from the corner to stop that one cold.
The Dukes will punt it away on fourth down.
It's Nick, by the way. I changed my username on YouTube. Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what? All right, what's good with you, man?
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Good little run from the running back.
He's down at the 21.
We're certainly not going
It's
to
a
put
point in
our
the game,
quarterback
I think, as a
in
coaching
harm's
staff,
way by
you
calling an
really
option or anything
challenge
like
your
that. What's up,
offensive
Banger?
line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Big hit
Can
right
we
there.
run the
I
ball
don't like
down
that.
their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Big hit on our
Thanks to the
QB.
great defensive
I'm gonna go
pressure
for it
to
here
sort
because
of
going
throw
for
them
it
out.
here is the difference between
sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes
Wrangle is
running
in the
football
game,
on
which
third
means our
short
QB
with
is
the
hurt.
lead is not the worst
That's
thing
not
in
the
world.
best
Keep
news
that
I've had all
clock
day.
ticking, but now
You know what? This kid can throw the ball too. And here's our wide receiver. Let's go. Come on, bruh. Hey, this means I can read option now. A lot of things good in my last tournament this weekend. Good luck, my boy.
First and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Said not the last
At this point
All-Star
in the game,
Bowl.
offense
The
has
press
the
and the
lead.
players had
offensive coordinator
25%
knows they
each,
wanna keep running
and
the
they
football.
snubbed
So he's
her.
going
She's
back,
just
he's
low,
looking at his play list
loud
and
and
saying,
great
"Which
PR,
ones
even
work
if
the
it's
best
bad
for me in this
PR.
game? What can I lean
Well,
on
you know what it
right
is
to
too.
make sure
A
we
lot of
win
the
this
girls
After the
that watch the
productive
WNBA,
first
I
down
mean,
play
she's
in
a pretty
2nd and
girl.
6.
A lot of the women want to be similar to her.
On the run.
You know, they want to be an athlete and still be cute and all this other stuff.
Ball down, but
And
he
that's kind of
gets
what
it
she
up to
represents. So,
James.
yeah, she's definitely
The Hokies
wildly
are moving
popular.
quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back.
What a juke right there. Oh my goodness. We're gonna start chewing the clock.
On the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the
What's up, Jordy? What was so funny, bruh?
Might as well give it to him again.
This kid can run, though.
They
For him not
stop
being
him
fast,
just
we opening
short
up
of the
holes for
first
him.
down, but it will be 2nd and inches
She
coming
just,
up.
hey, bitch, hey,
The
I don't know what
defense
else she do,
uses
bro.
their second
I don't know what else she
timeout
do.
and
She
a
gets
half to
rebounds. That's
try
all
to
I
get
know.
their act together.
That's all I know, big dog.
Just the kind of run you
She
want
broke
when you're
records,
trying to
yeah,
close
for
out
rebounds. I mean, that's cool.
Defense uses a
But
timeout
if you ever
to
watch
try
her
to
play,
get
a lot of her
that ball
rebounds are
back on
offensive
their
rebounds
offense.
because she can't get a layup.
The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
I mean, they're her own
Able to
rebounds.
pick his way forward
Like
for a
Russell
decent
Westbrook
gain
did that
before
when he threw it off the
defense gets him
backboard,
down.
and everybody clowned him
Now
for
it's
it,
2nd
but
and goal.
she does it every night.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
What a play right there by Selden. Breaking the tackle and getting it in for the touchdown.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
See, personally, I think she's
And with that
one of the
TD,
less
this team
attractive
looking to
women in
go
the league.
4-0 just
I
how you
mean,
wanna start a season.
nah, she cute,
They've
bro.
done
I mean,
an
like,
unbelievable job answering all the questions,
I don't know, bro.
starting off the
Like,
year just how you
I
want
don't know.
to. Now, keep it
Blazing
going.
too
Keep
much.
that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the
half of
season.
her rebounds are on her own miss layup. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Guys, James Madison
Most of her
ready to go
rebounds are her own missed layups, bro. That's why I don't know, bro. I just don't feel like she's a very talented basketball
Yeah, and
player.
I think this
But more
offense
power
season
to her.
started with the
You know,
first
she's
play.
getting her
You
thing
need to be
going.
successful
I
and
can't
do
say
that
nothing
on
about
that
it.
First play, and they get you in less predictable
Wow, that was a
situations.
freaky play right
No
there.
doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put
She looks
some
like Sid
points
from
up on
Ice
the
Age.
board.
Damn. Damn.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. A little release to the back.
Let's go.
The defense wouldn't let him
Womack
loose
is
there. It was
hurt.
a
That's our
completion,
lead
but they
pass
lost
rusher.
yardage.
That
These
sucks.
fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Alston.
Good play.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They
No, Rob.
absolutely
No.
have 3rd down.
No. I gotta pause the damn stream for this. Hell no. Hell no, Jordy. Is no way you are about to compare Dennis Rodman to Angel Reese. First of all, Dennis Rodman didn't throw up layups and then get his own rebound and then act like he was good at the game. No, he got real rebounds. Nah, bro. Nah. Get off that.
Glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy.
There he goes.
Get off
He
that, bro.
puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Dennis Rodman.
Wants to
Bruh.
go up top on first down.
Y'all must not know, bro. This is the problem with today's basketball viewership, yo. Y'all don't even know who some of these legends are. Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest undersized centers in the history of basketball, bro. And when he was younger, bro, he could guard 1 through 5, dude.
Right back to the air on
Big
second
hit
and
right
10.
there by
Man down on the play as the
Spencer,
officials
and
take a
he
break to let him be
just
checked out.
destroys the receiver. That's not the receiver that was hurt,
Third and long.
but definitely caused him to drop the ball.
From the gun was a tight end. It's complete. He's finally.
Can't nobody stop her though. I gotta give props. She's not efficient. She's a valuable boy.
Momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Alright, Jordy, you got it, bro. I ain't tripping.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on him.
That's a good run by the quarterback for JMU, and now they are, I guess, a extra point and an onside kick away from making this extremely interesting. I don't really think that's going to happen, but that's what they are. Obviously, it's going to be an onside, so we're going to have to go for the onside recovery. Assuming we get this, it's GG, but if we don't, then of course we got it. It's Selma. He's always going to get it for us. QB knee, call it a day. Great game for us.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Oh.
Came down to the final.
Apparently gravity can stop her though. Just
Guys
like,
delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make
Yeah.
big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this
shit.
circumstance.
I don't even watch that many of the games. I watch the clips and know that meant that. Excuse me. That girl is not like that, bro.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game.
But the clips don't even make her look good, bro. She
That's
be
gonna do it for
throw it
now.
up,
For David Pollack,
rebound,
Jesse
throw it up,
I'm Reese Davis.
rebound,
You've been
throw it up.
watching another
Like, what are we
presentation
doing, bro?
of
Like, that's
EA
not
Sports College football.
that don't look good. It looks nah. Sabrina Ionescu, Caitlin Clark, back in the day, Maya Moore, Candace Parker, all of those women, they were talented. But I can't rock with Angel Reese being labeled a talented basketball player. She's not talented. She's okay, but she's not talented. Okay, Pittsburgh game. This is going to be the game of the day. This is going to be the game of the day by far. We got a lot of recruits coming in for this game. Get some of these guys in for the Georgia Tech game. We know you like conference prestige. Do we offer here? Nah, we don't. We're gonna let him rock. We don't. 6'4", 89 speed. Nope. We're gonna hope to get this guy. Who do we drop? We dropped a second here. Why did we drop a second here? What happened? Who jumped in front of us? They got a visit in. I'm not scared. This Randy Knight guy, we can't schedule a visit for him. I mean, I guess we... I guess we put 10 here, and then we put 10 here. And we let it rock because we can't really put any more visits on, so we just let it rock. What up, Steph? Reese been going off lately, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater, y'all. Maybe I'm a hater. I don't know, but I just don't see it. All right, we need our guys to lock in for this game. This is the biggest game of our season. There's no doubt about it. Because with this game comes a lot of our big, heavy recruits, and we need all of them. So let's lock in and let's get it done. We should start seeing commits this week if we win this game. That's how big this game is. We're going to get the ball first. We need to score. We do not, wow. Undefeated versus undefeated, guys. Ranked versus ranked.
Bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I pre-ordered this morning. Nah, I'm with you on that. Stats from she got in forwards, scored half points this year. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what people are seeing. I'm not seeing the same thing that they're seeing, so I don't know.
Looking for a man. It's Watson.
Why would he drop? Wow, okay. He had wide open space. All he had to do was run.
You can get a really good
Cool
feel
up.
of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Lock in. Angel Reese better than LeBron. Jimmy, you a troll and a half, my boy.
Here's your chance to put that.
Not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Big time play from Selden. Isaac is hurt for Pitt. Not gonna lie, we need to see some Pitt defensive injuries. Their defense looks tough. They have 2 star edge rushers. Oh my. Dude, he depleted him so hard that it messed me up.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna swing it on second down. Safe completion on the screen.
I'm telling you what it is, Loki. People think she's cute. They like her. They like her brash personality, all that stuff. So they, you know, that's what they rocking with. It ain't really got a lot to do with her, like, on the court accolades or anything like that. They like her personality and things, and so they ride for her. It's similar to how people are with other sports figures. It's just, you know, she's a woman, so it's going to be much more subjective, I guess.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching
1
to their
yard.
team. We've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too.
That's a beautiful run right there. Good job.
It's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide open.
I guess some people like toxic women. I'm gonna check that for you, bro. Most people like toxic women.
Step to getting to that championship game.
Catch in the middle, it's Selden. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got away from trouble.
No!
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Golly, dude.
And they capitalize
That's so
on
bad.
the pick.
I just can't bring myself to call her trash when she's outworking every opponent on the board. She's inefficient. Yes, trash. No. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna say she's trash. I'll agree with you there. There are some points to her game that are good. She does get a lot of rebounds, things like that. Some of them are deserved. Like, she actually works for some of the rebounds. I get it. But the majority of her rebounds are a little suspect. Even you got to admit that, Jordy. You got to admit some of them rebounds. It looks like she's just literally missing layups and getting her own rebound. And that's the best part of her game, is her rebound. She's not really a playmaker. She's not really a shooter.
The play action fake.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's picked
That's huge, chat.
After a solid return on the pick.
And how about the
Lee
rush
with a
starts for these
ginormous
offenses?
interception
2
for us right
possessions,
there.
2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going.
Let's go. Russell Westbrook was hunting. I mentioned that. I said he got crucified for that.
Looking for space.
He got crucified for that. Not only in the media, people was clowning him. It was a lot of stuff. But when Angel Reese does it, it's cool. We ain't gotta, we ain't gotta talk about all that. That's what the thing is.
Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Oh my God! What a kick that was.
Can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already.
Yeah, this defense is the real deal,
He's got to do a
guys.
much better job with his decision making.
Running into the open space. Plows through the defense.
Good job.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from their own 22.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Got his man on the right. Breaks the tackle.
Third and 1. We got a chance to get a stop here. Let's blitz.
At the 31-yard line. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down.
Let's go! Big time stop, guys. Our defense came to play. Our offense got to wake up.
They went backwards. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Watson. They stop.
Dylan Edwards is hurt. Shot.
Gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense
This ain't good, man. Their defense is fast.
It'll be third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The short hands, it's Selden. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Gotta go.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what to do.
Big catch.
Still going. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first.
You're playing Road to Glory? That's what's up.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if
Starting quarterback for FSU. That's what's up. My dude is a starter for Stanford. That's what it is, Stanford.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option.
That's sick.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's sick.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wow. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the...
He's going to throw deep right side.
Couldn't get anything.
Incomplete pass. They roll the dice. Snake eyes. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. It's a running room. Turning it on. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
Might not be able to get past Pitts.
Getting set for the extra
Their
point,
defense is
putting the
insane,
scoreboard to work for the
and
first
we don't
time.
have a great quarterback yet.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their
Rematch
stance,
can't connect to
looking into the
Xbox.
second
Damn.
level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Well, maybe their servers are on maintenance right now because their update just released like maybe an hour ago.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh, an hour and a half ago, I guess.
From the shotgun down.
Because I noticed it right before I was getting ready to stream that there was
And
an
he was
update for it.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hires on the move.
Wow. Selden with an amazing catch right there. We had to have it.
Down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Watson. Makes the grab, it's Selden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap.
We watched the NBA for the athleticism of the man. The women can't compete with the NBA athletically, so the WNBA has to rely on off-court beauty of the women to attract the fans of the game. Well, at least you admit the reason why you like her is because she looks cute. I'm fine with that as long as it's as long as you're admitting that, I'm fine with your take. I don't really care. But it is a talent that's driving your opinion.
Rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Selden. Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Okay, big time plays.
By the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch
Great first down.
and chew up some yards after the catch.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Looking for the score. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Perfect throw.
For offenses, man, you've got an
Incomplete.
opportunity to get in the end zone to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent.
Touchdown, Hokie! Grab the short pass.
I guess he never saw the ball. I threw it right above the linebacker's head. And he was in a spy. That's definitely what it was. Okay. Damn, that's tougher than.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
I wouldn't call that the best read, though. What's up, Capat?
Matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up.
7-7, chat.
UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right.
Wow.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space.
Tough play.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Really good throw by the QB right there.
To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
Well, I mean, Caitlin Clark is definitely, not the prettiest person on earth, but she definitely has game.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
Big time sack right there. We needed that.
Knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Trying to escape and get it.
Definitely not going to happen, man.
And he'll avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding.
I totally agree with that. We talked about that before, Loki. If women could dunk, and it would be a different game. Like, you would see way better, higher caliber athletes in the WNBA.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the
But
end zone
then you'd
for
have a
a
bunch of
touchdown.
people, oh, women can do everything men can do. You shouldn't be lowering the rim. Can they jump 10 foot? No. Well then.
The defense's good work by taking the lead here. There's the pressure. And he
I had him deep. I had it. Like I could have definitely scored a touchdown on that
The
play
offense just has
if
not
our
been
line
able
would have
to
held
find
a little bit
way to
longer.
Get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're
I'm
going to
out.
score more points in the second half,
Hey,
they've
if I
got to make
score
some
here,
adjustments
this is a
here at
completely
halftime.
different game, guys.
The offense will have to
Like
use
not
its
even a little
first
bit
time out
joking.
of the half.
If we score here, this is a
And they
totally
set her down, get
different
started
game.
From the 33, first and 10. Back to pass, it's Watson. Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I went for a big
This is
one.
going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially
Good job right
when
there.
they're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's reeled in. It's Selden. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
We're gonna have to call our own play here because we're not hitting this field goal. That much I know.
Understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throw to the end zone.
Intercepted.
Picked off.
Nothing we can do about it.
And the defender is tackled.
I wasn't making the kick. We threw up a Hail Mary. It is what it is. I gotta live with that. I gotta live with that. 7-7.
It should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
We gotta win this game, guys. We gotta do whatever we can to win this game.
We are deadlocked here in the third.
I wish Dylan would come back, man. We need him. Him being hurt this game.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh
Really
offense
affected
is
us.
back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of
Good
back
tackle.
and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs. With
Third
respect to
and
who
2.
does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that
Gonna
believe
blitz here.
we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Nice move to pick up yardage.
Hey,
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the
couldn't
36.
stop him, bro.
Pittsburgh going to
Had our
work with a
opportunity.
fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Snow.
So fast.
He's running free down the middle.
We just got beat on a slant right there for like 60 yards. Great throw by the quarterback.
How nice is it to have a
14-7
playmaker like
Pittsburgh.
that I can get the ball out of my
If we
hands,
lose this game,
right
it's
to
bye-bye
him and say,
championship
"All right,
opportunity.
you got
It's
jets,
bye-bye to a lot of our
fly,
recruits.
catch
It's
the
bye-bye
snap, make some
to a lot of
people miss,
things. So that
outrun some
we've got a
angles,
lot
and
riding
get
on this.
all the way to the end zone.
All
right, we don't have to get it all back in one play. We gotta keep that under you know, our minds here. So
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was
Time
a
to get
good
serious here,
run,
guys.
but it was
We gotta
almost
lock
even
in.
better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like he could have gone for more.
Really
4
good
yards.
effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the heat.
just absolutely crushed us. Trying to complete that ball.
At the 42, facing a 3rd and long. With the catch.
All right, we got the first down now, so it wasn't that bad.
At the 48. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
First down. Another injury to Pitt. Not as impactful as our injury, but it is what it is. We're going to go for a read option here. Going to read this left end. Hopefully we can get something going here. Right end, actually.
Leaning on this running game. Rides the back on the option to give.
Damn.
They work that running game down.
Of course, my running...
Let's give him 3 on the carry.
Bro. My backup running back is hurt now.
Last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
Crushed as we throw.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Great job by Cody on the screen. Good job by our O-line to block for us.
Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's something going on with YouTube. They're not promoting me right now.
Under fire. Gets it out quickly.
It's probably because I was bouncing around games a lot. That's generally what happens when you bounce around games. You throw off your algorithm and YouTube stops putting you in recommended, and then, you know,
Wants to keep it in the air. Get it out on the
it is what it is.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're facing a 3rd down. Bring in the heat.
Just took too long to get open, dude.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
That's the best throw of the day.
Still going.
And it's not even from our starter.
After the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Hey, I appreciate it, Graham.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The
Come on,
windows,
Shaq,
they
let's
open
go.
and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down.
I don't know what to do here. I know we need to score a touchdown.
And it'll be a tough one. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Yes!
And he's gonna score.
Fleming bailing us again.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. They just took the air
God.
out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
All right, we need to
Took a lot
stop.
of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front.
We need a
of this
stop,
offense, 'cause
guys.
That's where it all starts. If you're gonna
One
march the
stop
ball
changes the
down
duration or
field
the
like they just
complexion
did,
of the game
you gotta
by
be dominating
so
in the
much.
trenches, and they are doing
We
that.
need it so bad.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the
Of course
right.
not. Of course we can't get any.
How about getting
Like,
the
it's
ball
Max,
down
bro.
on
How are
the
you not
field
following him
with a
down?
Big completion. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Under fire. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any
It's going to be
punishment.
tough, guys.
Hey, listen, it's important
Pittsburgh
at that
is a
position,
better
you're able to
team
be
than
good
us.
off schedule.
They have
Everything's
better
easy when it's on time. You get the
offensive
ball,
line.
when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy
Okay, we
back
made it
there
back.
that can make the right decisions. He did exactly
Good tackle.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Loss of 3.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I call a cover 2 here.
Trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
No siree.
Man, wow,
It's a long punt, or it's a long field goal, so they're going to have to punt. We have an opportunity to take a lead here.
Those type of catches, I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
They kick it away on 4th down. They call
That's
it
an amazing punt.
corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that.
All right.
It puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone, nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
Oh, that's an amazing
And
run.
he's got enough for a first
That
down.
is an amazing run to give us some much needed breathing room.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Watson. They'll run the screen.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Will be stopped for no gain.
Great.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Off play action. He'll get rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his man. It's Selden. And they'll stop him
Run it again.
5 yards short of the first. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Throw is behind. Selden makes an amazing catch. And we're going to keep our drive alive.
The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it.
5-yard pickup on the ground. QB option.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, gosh.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks.
What was I supposed to do there?
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse.
We obviously have to go for it here just because we're in a weird spot on the field where we know our punter, we don't have a punter or kicker, will not punt the ball very far.
They'll go for it on 4th down.
First down. Oh my goodness.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Every 4th down is so gut-wrenching here.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell.
Our O-line is beat to hell right now.
As hard as he could, throws a strike to the wide receiver, gets the big 4th down conversion.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Makes the grab.
What a run. Watson hurt on the delivery there. But you know what? He made it happen for us. Extends the drive.
He leaves it with his back.
Another first down. Another injury, but this time it's big.
Take a break to check him out.
This is crazy.
The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And these drops can be very frustrating.
Ah.
You know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but...
Let's go. Seldom. Huge play. Make it up for the drop. Let's go, bro. 2-minute warning. We got to make this the final play. We got to make this the final play of the drive, guys. We got no choice.
And the Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal.
Not final play. We got to make this the final drive of the game.
Quarterback on the keeper.
I couldn't slide.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no
I
more
could
than
not
that.
slide. I tried to slide.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
He'll run it to the middle.
Yeah, how about that run game now, buddy? Touchdown.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great
We are a
game.
running team, guys. We have to run the ball. If we do not run the ball,
take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments.
then we are lost.
Tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
It's a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee.
Now we gotta stop him.
At the 25.
1:17 left. They have all their timeouts.
From the 25.
So we actually have to get a stop here.
They'll try the
They
run.
ran it.
Jukes his way for more. Good, solid
The
run
quarterback
on that
is
one as he
hurt?
gets it up to the 33-yard line.
No, that's not the quarterback. The
And
running back is hurt, I
Panthers
think.
with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught over the middle.
Good
It's
play.
Snow. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's
Tackle.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Snow.
Oh, hell no.
Sets a tackle and he's got room.
Touchdown. Hit.
Made the grab.
Game is tied. All right. So here's the thing. We're going to take 2 clock off. We're going to try one more drive to at least get within field goal range and get this win.
Football game. Easy peasy. Nice job. A 2-point conversion.
47 seconds with the ball.
Kick it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather have it no other way.
It's your decision.
I want the ball last. If I had to be in a close game, I want the ball last.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
Remember, we got plenty of time, so let's lock in here.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds.
What a run.
Maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Stopped him at the 41.
What a run.
A big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
Timeout.
Over the middle. It's Fleming. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Hand off from the gun. Got a little space.
Out of bounds. Good job.
As he gets it down to the 48.
Gonna take a shot here. Yeah, we got him playing up. We got him playing up. If this is bump and run, we got a shot at it, I think.
To the air, it's Watson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
No!
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
Oh my gosh.
Coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with
Fumble. We got it! Oh my goodness, my strategy just paid off. Oh my goodness.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
Alright, we have a timeout. Don't forget it.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on first down.
Game. Foul game. Let's go.
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is exactly
Oh man, chat.
take almost all
That
the
was
clock,
it.
execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
And the extra point
Wow.
splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Wow.
this lead.
Alright, as long as nothing fluky happens here. In fact, we're going to go dime. We're going to go man cover 2. We're not taking no type of chances. Back up. Everybody back up.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late.
Dude, they almost let this man catch that, but we got to stop.
That's the ball game.
We win the ball game on a last second touchdown throw off of a fumble. I call timeouts for that reason. We get the fumble, we get the win. That's insane, dude.
Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field.
Wow.
However, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to
Nah, we wasn't ranked higher for a reason. We fought, clawed, and scratched our way to a victory there. It was insane, Keith. Commitment, Shepley, 6'5" receiver. Commitment, Sheldon, our Dalton Seahorn quarterback. We got 2. We lost 2. We lost Stuber. We're only second to a few guys. We're okay, though. We get a lot of points back from getting those 2 commits. Oh, my God. We're about to play Clemson? We need these O-linemen, so let's go ahead and Georgia Tech. I mean, I want to do proximity to home just in case we lose to Clemson, and that doesn't become as desirable. But we got a lot of time left, so let's continue to schedule these visits here. Oh. Okay. We're getting in on some of these guys very late, which is kind of a problem, but we're gonna have to do something. What's up, Perfect Potato? Let's look at a halfback or two. Now let's maybe look at a couple more receivers. Check out this guy, because if we can somehow get in the race here, that'd be cool. Yeah, okay. Throw everything we got at him. Let's, you know what, before we scout those guys, let's see if there's anybody we don't have on the board that we're first on. Okay, third for this athlete. He's a bust, though. He's a bust. Okay. Rowley. Okay. Nope. Nope. He's horrible. He's also horrible. .88 speed. I think I can work with this, actually. Let's see if we can't get into this race. Spriggs. If we get him up a little bit, he could be a major guy for us. Alright. Let's upgrade our coaching skills. At least we got a quarterback. I'm excited about that. Okay, so we're gonna do off-season training boost for the running backs for sure. Next. Alright. Let's play Clemson, I guess. They gotta be like a 90-something overall team. 87? Okay. Close. 89 overall defense. This ain't fitting to be good, but gotta do our best. Let's lock in. We threw a lot of picks last game, and that sucked, but, you know.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Alright, here we go.
Can't wait to get this one
We win this one, we got a chance. I think we got a real legitimate chance at the national championship to get into the playoffs, rather, if we win this game. This is a true measuring stick type of game for us, up against a way better athletic team.
So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football.
Definitely not a quarterback masterclass, but he did throw the game-winning touchdown last week.
Show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating
we literally can't see any of our players are playing scared.
Just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Hit as we throw again. We don't have the luxury of having a punter, so we got to go for it. And a lot of times it puts us in unflattering positions. So time it works out though. Dylan Edwards hurt again. My God, this kid cannot stay healthy for us. Oh, this is why we recruited 2 really good backs.
Leaves it with the running back. This
Good job by Moody.
his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Good job by Fleming right there. We needed that.
After a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing accurately.
He would have broke that first tackle, but we didn't get a chance to.
So they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pressure coming. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, it's picked off.
It just sailed on me. It just sailed on
I
me.
think they'll let him slide.
I should have kept going underneath. I should have kept dinking and dunking. I got ahead of myself. I thought we had one deep down the field, and we absolutely did not. And that's a bad turnover.
I believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of...
Just keeps moving. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked
I'm gonna
up
blitz.
10.
They're probably gonna throw.
The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Damn.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Here comes the heat.
Great sack by Womack. We needed that.
Take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just
One
simply
thing,
not
our
full
defense
play action.
can
Oftentimes
play.
an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down
So,
this pass rush.
if our
Man,
offense
they
struggles
had
for
their
whatever
ears
reason,
pinned back.
we're not out of it.
He can go.
Our defense can get us back into a
A
game.
solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Fires
No
the
way.
big fella.
Good job right there. Great tackle. 4th and 1. They're gonna punt.
He's a yard short. So Clemson is lining up.
Defense is the name of the game for us, man.
He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He fields the
Had to
football
call fair
and
catch.
makes the fair
There was really
catch
no
at
other
his
thing
own
we could
5.
do with it.
He might have
We
been
didn't want it to
better
get a
off
bounce
taking
right there
a
because it
chance
could
to
have
see
just
if
went
that
out of bounds.
bounces
So
into the end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have
I
got
never
to be
saw
careful. The guy's not wide open. You can't
that
throw
the
that
corner
football away 'cause
stopped
not only are you
following
getting
the
it picked
receiver
off, he's
outside.
returning it now
That's what
down
killed
close
us
to
right
your
there.
goal line and setting his offense
it's okay
up
though.
in
We're
great
gonna
field
we're gonna play
position.
some D.
And he never
As I
had
was
a
saying.
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll pull it on the read. Wrestled
Good job.
down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Gonna
This
blitz
defense
one.
was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
Damn, I had him too if I would have stayed with it.
Goes way out. Touchdown, Tigers. First score of the game goes
Their
up.
defense might just be a little
Setting
tough
up
for us
the
here.
extra point after the first score of the game.
We gotta keep trying to win though, man.
AT makes it 7-0.
It's gonna be a huge one for recruits for us.
What's going on, Kevin?
Talking about this
Now, the
big
longer
culture
we can
battle
stay
between
undefeated, the
guys.
more likely
Let's show
we are to get all those
offense
guys. I'm gonna be honest with you though, there wasn't any like remarkable recruits this year. Nobody that I thought was like, oh, that's like a generational type of dude. But we still need everybody we can get.
And how it can impact a team's trajectory. Just
First.
another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. as we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Great catch right there.
Throws it in inside the 15-yard line.
Obviously, when you get a player like him, you know, down the field, one-on-one, you're going to take your shots. Holy hell. There was like 4 people back there with me the second that I dropped back. It was so bad.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, I don't really think that offensively we're going to do too well today. Gonna keep it a bike. I think we're gonna struggle the whole game. This team is insane defensively.
And then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
I mean, if that's any indication.
Third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Oh, hell.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And
He's got destroyed.
Loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I think we're about to get embarrassed this game.
Big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a
I think
huge
Pitt
key for
was
this
about
offense.
as good a team as we can handle right now.
With his size,
And
with his ability
this team is
after the catch,
significantly
this guy
better.
is a weapon.
I know their record isn't better, but on paper, athlete to athlete, they're way beyond us. And I think it's about to show.
The play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Good tackle. I have a chance to stop him here.
Bring us
Get
to
like,
the end of the first quarter.
is this game any better than 25? It's more realistic. The recruiting's better. There's a lot more versatility in players, meaning like everybody has more unique identity because there's more archetypes of players. I do think that there's some animations that they should have cleaned up that they didn't. But beyond that, I like it.
He'll do it himself.
Wow, dude, that's so unfortunate. He bounces off 2 tackles en route to that first down.
At the 29.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying